The following podcast has been rated Listener MA. It contains strong language, violence, adult situations, nudity. Listener discretion is advised.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Laughing on the Sidelines podcast. I'm your host. My name is Scotty Gurman. Alongside me, as usual, I have two excellent stand-up comedians. First, the 1984 Kingman County T-Ball Defensive Player of the Year award winner, Mr. Jeremy Joseph.
That's a new record, Scotty.
I know, right?
15 seconds into this thing, and I'm already sick of your bullshit. Wow.
Yes, and also another comedian. We like to call him the Wreck, Mr. Derek Calders.
Go fuck yourself, Scotty.
Happy on love.
Is this take your kid to work day?
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? What's happening here?
Well, we got another guest.
Scotty would have to have sex to have kids.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
That's true.
This
Thanks.
guy's a
Thanks,
guest?
Derek. Yeah,
With
he's a
girls.
guest.
Look at how fucking young he is.
I know, right?
We can't relate to him. What are we going to talk? Juice boxes? Razor scooters?
Capri Sun packets? No,
Jesus, we talk
Bobbies.
about smacking our wives
just-
around. This kid hadn't a
just
chance to
bobbies.
do that yet. He can't relate to us. He will, or husband. I don't know how which way he swings.
yeah, for sure.
Welcome to Pokemon Chat.
But for what it's worth, this is Austin. Eggs, right?
Yep.
Eggleston.
Obviously, but he goes by Eggs.
Yes.
So I've been told. Mm-hmm. And we'll get to why he's here, I think, a little bit later.
I go by Kegs.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
probably
Yeah.
a good way to look at it.
Yeah. But welcome to the show. If this is your first time listening, this is very much an adult show. This is obviously stand-up comedians with foul
With
mouths.
children on it.
Yeah. Yeah. But this is an adult show. We will probably be having some foul language, so if you don't like that, so sorry. Get the fuck out of here. But it's a sports show. It's a comedy show about the current events in sports, and like right now, there's not a whole lot. So, yay. Right?
Yeah.
Stupid Mexican beers.
Yeah. So, anyways, we do have some stuff to talk about.
Merry Cinco de Mayo to everybody.
That's true. It technically for us it is Cinco de
I don't
Mayo.
know about y'all.
That
I've
was
been
one of the better
celebrating.
memes that I've ever read.
What one?
Rod Serling from Twilight Zone.
Uh-huh.
Imagine a world where Cinco de Mayo falls on a Taco Tuesday and gets ruined by a virus named after a Mexican beer.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I don't think
loved
I've
it.
laughed. I don't think I've ever laughed as hard as when I first saw that.
Oh,
that
that's
was
great.
amazing.
But anyways,
Wasn't that good? But then again, you've only been around like 12 years. So
That's fair. Yeah.
so normally we always do a week recap, which is basically what happens, in our last week. Talk about it a little bit. I think me and Austin kind of have the same fucking story, I think. So we're going to let Jeremy start us off the week, man.
Well, it was a big week. Actually, I went back to work.
Uh-huh.
So, got that going. So that took up a lot of my time. Haven't had near as much time to watch TV, which fucking sucks.
Yeah.
But I did manage to finish watching Lock and Key
Yes.
on Netflix.
I liked it.
It's a pretty good show.
liked
It starts off kind of hokey, but you get pulled into it.
Yes, for sure.
Found another show on there that I really liked, Happy.
Nah, I haven't
Yeah,
seen it.
seen the first season of that.
Yeah.
Really?
Christopher Maloney, who played Detective Stabler on the Law and Order SVU.
I think he just plays detective. He looks like a guy that's his only role.
That's all he can do.
played. he
He's
played
like that guy that
the,
plays Hector.
He was he
fair enough.
played the bald manager in 42.
Oh, okay.
That fucking farce about breaking the color barrier.
God, whatever.
Eddie Klepp did it.
Eddie Klepp did it. And for those who don't know who Eddie Klepp is, he was the first white guy to play in the Negro Leagues. And he did it a year before Jackie Robinson. And I still maintain they need to make a movie about that fucker.
41.
Yes.
The prequel to 42.
One better.
Oh, God damn it. Anyway,
But then I've also found a new hobby.
what'd you got?
As fucking dorky as this sounds, I finally downloaded the TikTok app.
Yeah, buddy.
Watching fucking dog videos on there.
They're the best.
God damn it, they're fucking cute. I love dogs, most people's dogs, way better. I don't give a fuck about the people in there. I want to see what your fucking dogs are doing. Put a voice to that dog, make him fucking dance, watch him do something stupid, and I can just, I'll lose track of time.
Me too. It's the same way with
fucking
me
love
too.
it.
Question.
What?
Fucking dog videos or fucking dog videos?
Either or. I mean,
That's
you mix dog videos and porn. Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
That's my two favorite things
that's
to watch.
awful.
I like it when there's one dog on top and one dog on bottom and they're doing it people
Absolutely.
style. That's my favorite. It's married style. That's what that is.
Have y'all seen
Nothing else.
And one of them looks fucking bored to be there.
Yeah.
And the other one's pretending to be excited.
right. Jesus.
Thinking of another dog.
It gets a blowjob every 7 years on its birthday. Yeah.
Is that your whole week there, Jeremy?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Derek, go ahead.
I went back to work this week also.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got
Somebody's copying me.
got into it with a DoorDash driver yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
What is it with you? Maybe it's you, dude.
Yeah, maybe it's you.
It must be. I'm trying to do the whole social distancing thing from you, Scotty, all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm trying to stay at least 6 feet apart, and this DoorDash driver's order comes up, and I said it hadn't been ready yet. I said it'll be ready in just a second. And then I go get it when it's ready, and I said, here you go, and I go to hand it to him, and he just comes up to me like a trick-or-treater and fucking opened his damn bag and wanted me to put it in his bag, and I'm like, I don't want to be that close to you, dude. First off, I know most of you fuckers don't shower.
Yeah,
Right?
true.
So I kind of extend the bag out as far as I can with my arm and then kind of just drop it. And it didn't land flush in the bag. And the guy fucking yanks it out of the bag, throws it on the table and goes, you fucking deliver the fucking shit then. I'm out of here.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So he took offense to you.
Not wanting to fucking be near him.
Dude, what you should have done is just fucking done a fadeaway Kobe.
Yeah, that's what I should have done.
Should have done that. That's
Like
right.
I mean, the guy looked like he probably majored in trick or treating, and I fucking failed him on his major, and I washed my hands.
This
So
is fucking thesis.
yeah, trick or treating. How to trick or treat as a 28-year-old who looks like a 49-year-old rocker.
Oh, did he rock on?
Oh yeah. He had some long hair.
Nice.
Yeah, he looked like he was still hanging on to the 80s and probably watches that Motley Crue movie on Netflix twice a week.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Anyway.
I did
Haven't
that.
watched it once.
Washed my hands a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, my hands are like fucking rawer than your sister's puss after the 8th dick in the glory hole of the Flying J. So
Good callback.
usually that's a mouth thing, but your sister backs up sometimes too.
For sure.
Yeah.
Thanks,
That's
man.
fair.
Appreciate it. Thanks. Anyways, is that it? Yeah, that's all you got?
Yeah, and played a lot of poker.
Yeah.
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 Well, yeah, we found an app to play poker on.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Been doing that.
If people want the hookup, text us or
Message
Facebook
me.
message us. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll get you in touch. You can play.
Okay. So I guess our week, I'll kind of start it and then we can keep on going, I guess. So I shared a
Let me know when he's done.
yeah, thanks. I shared a video on TikTok.
as well
We
get one ready
now
here.
have a TikTok account with a lot of our clips, our funny clips. Some of them have already been kicked off of TikTok.
When
Wait
is
a
Scotty
minute.
fucking his dog?
You say our funny clips, but you're still in them, Scotty. I
true.
don't understand this.
I don't have any part of any of the jokes. I'm just the ones that you guys make jokes towards. So I put a video that we've had forever. We've had it over a year, I think. Am I right?
What's that?
I don't know.
The video of
Austin?
Of Austin.
Just about a year.
Just about a year.
Yeah,
So
well,
wait,
I got another one of them, but that's
That's a
that-
little
yeah.
You
That he
don't- nobody wants to see that
he
one.
accidentally sent that to me. At least I hope.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to
But,
see that one.
The carpet,
That's personal.
there is none. Just drapes.
The carpet
just drapes.
it doesn't matter. It's hardwood down there.
Yeah, it's hardwood.
Nice. I like to think it's a parquet floor.
Yeah.
Let me ask you
Yeah.
this before, just for the listeners' sake.
Sure.
Why don't you answer this question?
Yeah.
2 questions.
Okay.
Who is this guy,
Okay.
and can he host a podcast?
I don't know about hosting a podcast. I'll tell you that. He's shaking his head.
No, hell no.
No. He has a picture for Friends University.
Okay.
And you're in relief now, right?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Scotty's excellent at giving relief.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Relief pitcher for Friends University, which I actually went to. That's where I played baseball.
Yeah, he was a catcher.
No.
Oh, not on the diamond.
I've heard of a lot of catchers or friends.
Groucho Marx
Yeah.
once said, "I wouldn't ever belong to any club that would have me."
Yeah.
This kind of pertains to this shit. You should really feel bad about yourself.
Anyways.
So pitcher.
Yeah.
Forgive my ignorance here.
Uh-huh.
Hockey?
No, basketball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways.
So you're the one who fucks the guys
Yeah.
in basketball.
Yeah.
Agree. Yeah.
Pitcher.
Only from
Okay.
behind though.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Of course.
That's how you pitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So and as a sidearm pitcher, you're sidearm or submarine? What would you consider? yourself?
Submarine.
Submarine, more
definitely.
submarine pitcher.
I wondered about that.
Yeah, looks goofy as fuck whenever it's coming at you. I didn't face very many submarine pitchers whenever I
never
was in
faced
college.
one.
I faced a submarine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How'd you do?
It ran me straight out of the fucking water.
Okay, good.
Dude, that sonar's deafening.
Yeah.
It is.
Kind of like you're getting hit with a flashbang.
So the video
Flash.
that I'm talking about in question is actually currently going viral on TikTok. We're sitting right now, I think it's like 350,000 views.
How wonderful is it that
Yeah.
our most viewed thing is the one thing we
We're
were
nothing
not
to
a part of?
You know, the exciting thing I think is that Austin doesn't have big tits or a fat ass, and he's got 350,000 views on
That's
TikTok.
exactly
That's-
right.
That's pretty impressive.
So, but it is a pickoff move towards second base. It is, in my opinion, one of the best pickoff moves to second base I've ever seen.
I've never seen anything like it.
No.
I almost am afraid that they're going to make a rule against it.
Possibly. It's
'Cause
possible.
I mean, it looks more complex than a girl's softball pitch. Which is a fucking complex, but I guess it kind of works into your throwing motion as a
Yeah.
as a sidearmer. I wondered about that because that's what it looked like. I've never actually seen you throw a pitch.
I got footage.
Well,
I've
I
just
think
seen the video.
The videos
I wouldn't go
him,
watch
the
it.
videos I sent him, I threw a couple pitches before the actual pickoffs.
Right.
In the explanation video, I threw a couple pitches before, so you can see me. I come straight up and straight down and then out towards home plate. And so whenever I go to second base to pick off, I come straight down and just straight back.
Right.
And so it's one of those you can't see it from home plate or second base.
Right.
But it's hilarious because the coaches get pissed
I
because
bet.
they're like, oh, they fucking see it the second I start coming down. They're like, back, and then it's like,
Everybody
yeah, every time
says
yeah,
that. I
exactly.
thought that I don't know. I mean, you've got to be damn careful not to balk because if you cross that
Yeah.
foot back over,
I get worried that umpires are gonna call it. I've only ever had it called once, and it was in JUCO, and it was by the home plate umpire. And he apologized to me after he called it because he was like, "Has anybody ever called that?" And I was like, "Honestly, I'm not. No, It was
Yeah.
in the,
That
it was in the
was-
fifth inning of a start, and I had done it 3 times already, and he called it on the 4th one. I didn't even pick the dude off, and he called it.
right.
And I
Wow.
was like, and it was just, that's the only time it's ever been called because the second base umpire is sitting there looking at me while I'm doing it, and I just straight up, straight down, and right behind the rubber.
Well,
Right.
those guys probably got to know if they've umped long enough that they're like, oh, this kid's
Yeah.
gonna fucking. I gotta watch him because he's gonna.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
fucking hose
Yeah.
these guys.
It is from what I can tell. I mean, you can't get a read on it. If
No.
you've got any kind of a leadoff, you're fucked.
Well, and exactly what he said is completely correct. The views that we have is the footage that we have is one
Home
from
plate.
home plate and one from behind second base. So you can't really see. And for what it's worth, there's a lot of people that have watched the video on TikTok and then made comments like, "That's a fucking balk. That's a fucking balk. 100% of the that's absolutely a balk." I even had some fucking guy go, "I'm a umpire for so and so, and that is totally a balk all day long." Blah blah blah. But then you have the other side, and I think that's why it's getting so much pub is because this is like the blue dress argument for people that are actually cool, baseball fans. So that's kind of what this
I
is.
think
I
there
don't
was
think it
semen
is.
on that dress.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think it is because that's up for debate. This is not.
Yeah, that's true.
By the rule, it is not because the foot never moves back towards home.
That's correct. As long as there's no forward movement towards home plate, then and you continue your move, and you can see every single video you step behind the rubber.
Now, it's sneaky as fuck, and you should feel bad about yourself for doing it. Those poor
first-
goddamn runners are just trying to do their job.
Yeah.
There's some scout there for a pro team. It's gonna be like sucks at base running.
Yeah, exactly.
The first reaction everybody has is always it's a balk, and then it's just every team in my conference knows about it. They scout us. We played USAO this year. They were number 2 in the country at the end of the year, and I got recruited there. I signed there, and he knows all about me, and they were just sitting there staring at it, and it was like that was the only way that they could figure out that like you stand a foot off the base. Like, that's the only way you're not gonna get picked off by. Because
Right.
I picked off a guy every other game I threw. Because you can know it's coming. It doesn't matter if I know what you look like whenever you're not ready for me to pick off back there. So it's if you're not ready for
Trust
it,
me, I
then
played
I'm
some
gonna pick you
second
off.
base.
Yeah, but that's the thing. And in the video, the video that has the most views, you can actually see the base runner step backwards towards second
Before he goes to third.
before he tries to take his advance after the pitch would have been thrown.
That's why I love that video, because I think that might have been the second or third pickoff I had that game too.
That
and
game.
it was in conference.
Right.
And I just they knew it was coming. That was like my sixth start in conference
Yeah.
last year, and they were ready for it. They knew it was coming, but yet they didn't know what it looked like from second base.
Yeah.
So they weren't ready for it.
Yeah.
Now,
So
did you have that same move at Tech too?
Yeah, actually, I think one of my buddies, he was a bullpen catcher at Tech when I was there. He commented
Texas
on
Tech
it.
is what we're talking
Yeah.
about.
Okay. Yeah. Texas Tech.
Sorry about that.
No, you're
Played in
good.
Big 12 school?
He was the bullpen catcher there. He commented on that first video and kind of vouched for me that it wasn't a balk, because I picked off 5 to 10 people when I was there. I picked off one dude twice in a row.
He picked off Deion Sanders once,
I don't know about all that.
and Ty Cobb,
Yeah, for sure.
And
the fourth.
quarterback Randy White, he picked him off.
Randy, yeah.
And it's like they knew it took a couple times, and like obviously the Big 12, we always had umpires at our scrimmages. I never had anything like that. That was the year that I was there was absolutely amazing. It was nothing like I've ever experienced before. Going from a JUCO to a Big 12 school and then now at NAIA is absolutely polar opposites. And
Really?
so being there, we had 3 umpires for scrimmages in the fall, and so it's like we were there and we had umpires behind the plate, behind me, first base, third base, whatever. And so we had people that knew what was going on the whole time versus having a backup third baseman standing behind me calling strikes in the fall.
Yeah,
for,
I
you
remember
know,
that.
Whatever. And so it's like, it was just so different. And so he vouched for me that saying this, like I picked off guys that, I mean, nobody's seen the move before. They told me to save it for conference because it was like, we don't want them to know that is a thing before we really need it.
When did
Whoops.
you develop the move?
I developed it so my freshman year of college in 2015, I was an over-the-top pitcher. And then I was bad. I had like a 9.5 ERA. And so I occasionally dropped down. My coach told me to drop down if I wanted to keep my scholarship, so I did. And I was just messing around in the fall that year and just started working on it. And so I've just been perfecting it for the last 4 years ever since.
Is that why in the second video they say your ERA was as high as it was? Six something?
Okay, that was my favorite comment on that video. Was the dude just absolutely roasting me, saying, "Hey, maybe this guy should actually work on his ERA instead of his pickoff mitt because he sucks." And I'm like, I liked it. I was like, that is
I
fucking
believe
awesome.
the comment was they got a very hittable pitcher out.
Yeah, no, exactly. There you go. And I was because that was my third outing of the summer, and I think in my first one, a dude hit a blooper that landed in front of my shortstop. My shortstop picked it up. His bat actually went over the third base dugout
Oh my god.
because it was wood bat league. So
Yeah, for
his
sure.
bat went flying because I broke it, and my shortstop picks it up and launches it down the first base line, and they called it a double and 2 runs scored.
Oh, what?
Yeah. That was part of it, obviously. I'd given up another run in another game before that. But it should have realistically been like a 3.
Yeah.
But I struggled a little bit this summer. I threw 87 innings last year, and it just kind of, I was making mistakes. I was a little wild, and it's kind of, that, like I said, that was my favorite comment. I wanted to say that
for
when I came
sure.
on here because I liked it. I was like, dude, honestly, that guy, that is the one thing I would have picked up in that video is that, oh, he's a 6.35 ERA. He's a very hittable pitcher here.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? That's exactly what I would have picked up too. So
It doesn't help last year too that your third baseman was an absolute piece of shit. So I mean, oh my god.
yeah, Dawson Tate, dude, I don't know, man.
From what we hear, he's garbage.
Oh yeah.
Total garbage.
I don't know who this is.
You won't.
Is he related to Golden Tate?
He'll hear this and he'll love it. And so it's awesome.
Let me. I guess it's interesting that you say that you were an over the top pitcher, and you're probably familiar with Dan Quisenberry.
Yeah, for the Royals.
He was kind of the I don't know if he was the first submarine guy in the major.
First notable for sure.
But he made it to the major leagues as an over-the-top pitcher, and then developed that after. You've been playing that your whole life, throwing overhand, and then you develop this fucking weird throwing motion that goes against everything you've ever learned, and became the most dominant closer of his time.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's not
Well, it's part of it too. Is when you turn your hat around, it's like a switch.
Yeah. Oh, that's Sylvester Stallone.
That's over the top.
Right.
Yeah.
Did he arm wrestle Dan Quisenberry?
I think he did. I think that was the end of the movie.
That was the guy who finally beat Stallone and drove away in a semi-truck.
Yes.
With his kid.
Yes.
Fuck.
It's a 100%. It's a 180 mental switch. Because I was always a starter from over the top.
Right.
And I would go. In high school, I think my junior year, I had like a sub 1 ERA, and I was always like complete game guy. And then I got to college, and I just sucked. It just is what it is.
Well, you're probably going against better competition.
Yeah,
better
exactly.
competition.
Yeah, because Region 5 in Texas it's been voted the best hitting conference in the country for years.
Yeah.
But either way, it was just like I just couldn't compete against them, and so if I want to be in pro ball, I'm not going to compete against them from over the top.
Yeah.
So I had to drop down, and it's just a 180 just flip in your head where it's like starter to closer, and anybody that's done that understands that it's like you come out ready to go, and if you're not, you're kind of just screwed.
Yeah. You get shelled.
Well, now
Yeah.
anymore too, closers have such much more value, and even relief in general has so much more value than it did 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
If you have a good pin, starter only needs to get 6 innings.
5-6 innings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think the
But-
Royals were the first main team to prove that. I mean,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
a 6-inning fucking game.
Yeah.
and
And then
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was in high school playing rec league, I faced Nate Robertson a few times.
Yeah.
And
I know Nate.
he was very fast, but threw it right down the middle of the plate. So I did fairly well against him.
It was straight.
And yes, it was straight. And obviously he had the tools that colleges thought they could work with. And while I don't like the guy, Brent Kimnitz is one of the better pitching coaches in all of college baseball. And, obviously got him to the major leagues. I mean,
Right.
so, that facing the lesser competition, you can just blow them away with heat. But
Exactly.
come to college, you can't do that.
Yeah, it's one of those.
You
guys
can't
get
do it.
Guys are special. We played McClendon,
Very
I think, my
special.
sophomore year. We played McClendon my sophomore year, and they were number 3 in the country when we played them.
Mm-hmm.
And their 2 through 5 hitters all got drafted in the top 20 rounds, and their 6-hole hitter, Brendan Venner, actually he killed me both years that I was there.
Yeah.
He was Auburn starting third baseman after he left there, and he led the SEC in batting average for a while. And it's just like all the lineups were just in that conference.
A guy like that, though, why don't you just plunk him? Fuck him.
Well, because
Just hit
I
him.
can't plunk 6 straight guys.
Yes, you can.
What you
I do that on MLB The Show all the time. Altuve catches one to the dome every time.
Well, that's a little different. I plunk Bregman every time I see him.
yes.
Yeah. There you go.
what you do is you plunk 2 guys, pick one off at second.
That's exactly
Yeah.
right.
You save your
I
arm
can't-
that way.
That's
I
it.
can't say I haven't thrown a wild pitch with a runner at first before on purpose to pick a guy off at second. I have definitely done that. 100% done that before.
That's great.
That's
I've-
fucking hilarious.
And then, like I said, I said this to y'all earlier. I've been brought in before with a runner on second just to pick somebody off,
I believe it.
and it's because it's one of those things. That I just got to throw like a pitch or two to a home plate, and then it's like you're not going to be ready for this move. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Oh,
do
we
it.
we totally
What,
ruined your fucking secret.
Oh, I don't care.
It's out now.
Everybody in my conference, everybody that's ever played me before knows about it.
Yeah.
Not
And
one
it's like-
person who's seen that video is going to play against him.
Every that's fair. I put it up on my Snapchat a couple days ago, and every single person I played with this past summer, I played in the Northwoods up this summer. It's probably top like 3 or 4
Woods.
summer league.
Oh, yeah. It's
They're the best.
yeah,
They're some of the
yeah.
best. The swimming hole in
at
those
least
woods.
one
you
of
got
the
the
best
100-acre
woods.
wood. That's without a doubt number 1.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Not a lot of ticks.
Sherwood Forest, yeah.
Yeah.
My bad. I probably should
probably
have finished that a
Northwood.
little bit quicker. That was my fault for not finishing that statement quicker.
It sure was.
Yeah.
Way to take the blame.
For those that don't know, it's one of the better, like, top 3 or 4 summer leagues for baseball in the country. And I had 14 pickoffs this summer in like 30 innings, and so it's one of those where it's like it gets just about anybody. And I had a bunch of my teammates and friends that hit me up and was like, "Yeah, I love that move, man. It's just so fun because it's just I call it and they're there, and it gets somebody almost every time. Because if I call it, it's because I know I'm going to get somebody with it. So
You got a cool name for it?
well,
Come on, if you don't, we're gonna make one for it.
I
And
don't.
you ain't gonna like
don't actually. I would love for y'all to make a name for it.
Yeah.
We gotta
I
think
picked
about this.
I picked off a guy at K-Dub this year in conference. Is first and second, nobody out, and I knew he was ready for it the first time. I've never done it twice in a row, and I was ready. Like my pitching coach came up. I was struggling. He looked at me. He was like, "Dude, these guys can't hit you. Like, you just throw it over the plate." I'm like, "Oh, you really think I'm not fucking trying to throw it over the plate, coach? Thanks." And so I told my second baseman, I'm like, all right, I'm going to go once and I'm going to go twice. And I got him that second time, and I just absolutely just...
Let's call it to Scotty's sister, because no matter what, it's going to fuck you.
What about the musty sniper?
Now,
I'll take that one.
Let me ask you this. When you do go home with it, how fast you bringing it? Are you more of a control guy? Or
Well, overhand versus submarine.
I go both, overhand and submarine. I switch it up every once in a while.
That's smart.
Right.
Yeah.
I
But
dig that.
I'm more asking how fast are you throwing?
How fast? It kind of depends. As a starter, I was a little more like low to mid 80s.
Okay.
And I've been up to 86 to 88 from actual submarine.
Right.
And then from over the top, I've been up to 89.
Okay. So
That's
It's
a
got a
movement
little
for-
bit. It's got a little bit behind it, but I need to get in the weight room and get my weight up a little bit. And
I was
kinda
gonna
get
say,
the velo a little bit. Yeah, I'm
speaking
not
of
a big
Scotty's-
guy.
Speaking of Scotty's sister, she could sneak you into the movies in her puss.
With popcorn.
Do you know how many people?
It wouldn't be the first time.
So many people that are watching this show for the first time are literally thinking that I actually have a sister that meets these criteria.
You do. She's
They're-
running the...
I
Do you know
don't
about his
have
sister?
a sister. Huh?
She's missing both legs. She
Easy access.
Yes. She's okay.
No
one of
defen-
them.
no defense.
She's got 2 different fake legs. One of them is like this beautiful state of the art prosthetic, which apparently she blew her whole budget on that because she has a pirate peg leg for the other.
And she's a stripper.
I
right?
just now got that. Yeah.
Yeah.
They call her Snagglepuss because she's got what she says are calcium deposits in there, but they look like teeth, and she has to go to the dentist for them from time to time.
Yeah, we
that's
call them her puss teeth.
That's so awful.
Her fangs.
Anyway, gross.
And I don't know if it's venom, but they do drip some kind of yellow fluid.
Yeah, it's kind of like getting a blowjob from a catfish when you fuck her. It's just-
That's
That's
tough.
so crazy gross.
Hey,
No, but
your
I will
sister,
say-
straighten her out, dude.
Shit.
I will say I've been trying to gain weight I've been in college. This next coming year will be my 6th year. I've been trying to gain weight for 7 years. I've gained 10 pounds.
Yeah,
I'm
It's
just
tough,
one of those. I'm
man.
just one of
Dude,
those
me
people.
too.
That's funny. I've been trying to
Yeah.
lose weight for 7 years. I've gained 10 pounds. I'm doing the same thing, man. I
Yeah,
get it.
This quarantine fucking sucked.
Yeah.
It
The
ruined
amount,
everybody.
the amount of times that I've heard, oh, I'll give you 5 pounds. I would be about 389 pounds at this point.
Well,
So
just
I'd-
make them specify because you could get really high every time they say they're going to give you 5 pounds.
Yeah, that's true.
there you go.
Before you leave here, I'll write down some dietary tips for you.
I live off of beer, fried chicken, and pizza.
How many Krispy Kremes do you think you can eat?
At least
More
13.
than you think. I guarantee you that. You think you can go Baker's dozen?
Oh, it depends on how long I go without eating. If I wait till the night to eat, then yes. But if I'm,
What are you,
I can eat it throughout a
Kobayashi?
day.
Yeah,
I,
we're not- yeah.
I can't.
You
I
look
don't
like
have a
Joey
whole
Chestnut.
lot of room. I don't have a whole lot of room in here, but I eat a whole lot at night, and then at like midnight, my midnight snack is a whole ass meal. So
Krispy Kremes dissolve into nothing. It's
Krispy
amazing
Kremes,
how.
it's the closest one to my house is like 20 minutes away though. I would love to be able to get it all the time, but it's
a
just
fucking
it's
drive.
so far. Well,
Dude, they're
yeah,
Krispy
that's-
Kremes.
Well, because it's 20 minutes away, so it's a 40-minute drive to get there.
Yeah, but you got
on
20
the
minutes
east
to eat them on the
side.
way
That's
home.
exactly right.
Oh, there you go.
Are
All right,
you
that's a good
committed
point.
to gaining
All
this
right.
weight or not?
My
Oh,
wallet
shit.
isn't,
You got to
I'll
be
tell you
hungry.
that
You got
much.
to want it, dude.
That's fair.
There was a whole bunch of other comments too. I can't remember every single one of
A
them.
lot of them were about how much you suck, Scotty.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well,
That's
but
what the
everybody
majority of them
knows
are.
that. I
Yeah.
was surprised about how many people were so pissed off with the second video that we made on TikTok.
Well, you really kind of said some insulting things.
did.
That was,
But guess what? That was the point.
And it didn't make any sense. If they got that extra chromosome removed from their head, it's still in the rest of their body. They're still tarded.
True. But are you okay? I thought he was having a fucking stroke.
my friends will understand 100% why I think that's so funny, and I'm not going to explain it.
Okay, it's fine.
I'm not going to.
And
like
if that
your
was an actual procedure they could do, we'd have a lot less tarded people around.
That's true.
I like your hat.
You hate my hat.
No, I have not seen that hat before.
Yeah. Why?
Is it new?
No.
Can I see it?
No.
This part of the show
Well, you
is
are seeing it right
No,
now.
like, I wanna-
it's now time for
I
our
wanna
new
see it.
segment,
You
Hat
can see
Chat.
it. You can see it from there.
That's where we discuss for a solid 15 minutes hats and the value thereof.
No, the plan was to chuck it clean across the
that
goddamn
like in
room.
Big
Yeah, I
Bang
know.
Theory,
You hate
the-
it. Yeah, but seriously,
I'd still like to discuss some hats.
I'm sure you would.
I'd like to go with a pork pie, maybe a bowler.
I like the Crocodile Dundee hat myself.
Fuck yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I'll tell you
those
what.
fangs, exact replicas. They pulled them out of Scotty's puss. Scotty's sister's puss. Yep.
That's so fucking gross.
Yeah, the orthodontist pulled those out with a pair of pliers and just put them right in his hat band.
Yeah. You had to cover her eyes though, otherwise she gets agitated to try to get you in the roll.
The
death roll.
You got to throw a gunny sack over her face
Yeah.
and get her in a top jaw rope.
Yeah.
He's over here. I don't know if he's like having a stroke or if he's laughing really hard. I can't tell.
It's both.
Okay.
Maybe
We
Struck
discuss
will help
animals
me a
here.
little bit.
Yeah, no
A
shit.
lot.
I was just gonna say I was so amazed with how many people were literally fucking pissed off that I wouldn't explain the move.
Yeah.
Like my
A
whole
magician never reveals his secrets.
Well,
It's not a magic trick. Go
Well,
and
it's not
look
like I'm done
up the
playing
rules
baseball.
yeah.
for what constitutes a balk, and it will be very self-explanatory as to
Correct.
why.
Yeah, I
He
that's
makes
kind of my
no
whole
move
point.
to the plate.
Yeah,
It's like, hopefully I have a couple more years left in my career. I don't want everybody to know why my move is not a balk. And so it's like, I'll explain it a little bit. And everybody that's close to me knows how I do it, why I do it, and how to combat it. But if you're not close to me, then you don't know.
yeah,
Because because I have 1 year left in my college career, and I hopefully will be able to play in pro ball after. I don't want to be.
We
able
have
to
a team
hell these
here.
people.
yeah. We do have a team.
I did hear that.
They're not
Yeah.
playing, but
No,
you know.
apparently
You'd have to
not.
get drafted by a team from somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I mean,
you could play
it's
for
not
the
like
team
it's
here.
not like it's the only thing I had because I had a really good year leading up until when everything got shut down because of this whole Corona thing. But
Oh, is that affecting your season?
just a little bit. Okay.
But you got your senior.
Now,
you got it extended. Right?
I got lucky enough to get it extended
'Cause they
but
extended
we
spring
had,
You got
we
another
had
year of
thir-
eligibility, or
I do.
Okay.
Yeah. I had 13. We have 13 seniors, and 5 of us are coming back. And
One for each Krispy Kreme.
our team was really close knit, and there were a lot of guys that maybe necessarily weren't doing really well on the field that were really important to what we were doing off the field or team chemistry and whatever. And
They brought the bitches.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
bitches
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
100%.
that's what happened.
Yeah,
It ain't a ball game
always
without
gotta be
bitches.
there. Always got to be there.
Gotta have all that. Can I have your throwaway trim? Dibs on the throwaway trim.
Sorry.
For what it's
he's,
worth,
he's
that-
at a U.S. college, so the ladies
yeah, in a
Yes.
in
The
a,
women.
in a Quaker
Be
college.
equal
at that.
women
Females. Yeah,
that are
females.
bitches.
Dude, I don't know. When I was at Friends, there was not really a whole lot of hot chicks.
Yeah, but it's
I
because
probably
they
shouldn't
didn't want
answer
to
that
talk
because
to
I'm
you.
still there. So
That's
I'm just
true.
gonna- I'm
No,
just gonna
go ahead and
stand
put it.
with this.
No, put it on there. Put it out there. You got any hot chicks at Friends?
Is it a
I'll flat out say it. They were all like really fucking religious and prude.
Well,
and,
is it a Catholic school?
no, it's a Quaker school,
Quaker school.
Quaker.
Oh, dude,
Love the
Quaker-
oatmeal.
Dude, I would so fuck a bowl of oatmeal.
which is it's retarded. It's not even really that Quaker. It's not.
It's not.
The other day, I got so
There's
hungry I could butt
there's
fuck a
quarter-
sandwich.
Should we
quarter
go
of
over
a
there
school,
and
maybe.
talking
Yeah,
shit?
maybe.
You think you're Quakers? You ain't shit.
Like all the fucking music.
You ain't
majors.
peaceful.
The music majors.
The
are
music
fuck-
majors of the Quakers.
Yeah.
Fight them to see who's the most peaceful.
But it's one of those. Anybody that's been on a baseball team, especially like a really close one,
That's the best part.
understand exactly.
That's the best part.
It's the bond with your teammates that it's like the guys that we lost it's really tough on knowing that they're not coming back.
Not the third baseman.
Did you lose him?
Not the third baseman though.
No.
But
Yeah,
he was gone before the spring started, so he's not important.
Did you?
Dawson ain't shit.
He was a cancer on that team.
Oh yeah. I'm not worried about him.
When you say the guys we lost, 9/11?
No, Corona.
No.
9/12.
Oh,
You actually beat me to it.
I know, right?
To say that. Yeah.
okay.
I'm on it.
Now,
What is that now?
It's a beer.
It's a
Okay.
lot of
Yeah.
it.
They drank too
Drank
much.
the-
If
Okay.
they drank way
Yeah,
too
the
much,
Quakers
and
don't care for
honestly,
that.
Yeah, that's right.
I've been taking some digs at your third baseman, but the one I do know him actually, and that's why I'm doing that. But
of course.
he came to me one day and showed me, and it's the fucking weirdest thing I've ever seen. He was cupping. Do you do that?
Cupping?
Cup
Yeah,
checking?
Like no, like you
Oh,
fucking take a
oh,
cup
yeah.
and put it on your arm
Yeah.
and
Light-
just
light the
suck
fire?
fucking
For recovery.
yeah,
right?
like suck all the blood out of you like a
I
a
have-
leech with a mouth like Scotty's sister, and just leaves a fucking giant ring around. Yeah, it's a
There's an
bruise.
oil inside of there that they light it on fire to suck all the air out, and it makes it.
Yeah.
It doesn't burn you, but it sucks that thing right down tight, and it's
Yeah.
supposed to suck the blood to the surface and really aid in the
It's supposed
the
to. It's
healing
supposed
process.
to rush the blood to that spot. I don't personally do it, but
I've been told it's a myth.
I've been exactly.
I know
It's-
doctors.
It's 100%.
And it's crazy.
Move.
I know my
It is
doctor.
effective.
Yeah, it's effective for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've heard
I
people
personally
who've had it
don't,
done.
but it's
God, it looks
definitely-
fucking painful
Oh,
when
it
he
is.
showed me his arm.
It is.
I'm sure
I've
it
tried
is.
it before. It's painful, but
Yeah.
once
He
you,
kinda likes
it's
it
one
a
of those
little
things you
painful.
get used to. It's one of those things you get used to. Right now, I'm sunburnt. I would absolutely hate it. I've been
Yeah.
at the lake for the last 2 days.
Well,
so
you're
I've
fucking
been-
probably sunburned a lot being out on the fucking diamond too. You got the
No,
sun.
we
beating
don't
on
get a
you.
whole lot of that in the last month. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
I believe
Yeah.
that.
If you've ever had a therapeutic massage, the massage itself is painful,
Yeah.
but the aftermath is wonderful.
Yeah. Beer.
That's it. That's all I got. I'm gonna fucking say I'm going out on a limb and say massage is good.
Okay. So I got a question that's very, very near and dear to my heart
Jesus
because
Christ, let me know when he's done.
Derek and Jeremy don't fucking know a goddamn thing about baseball. Have you ever heard of the term
Yes,
getting
fisted by a
fisted
fastball,
on a
yes.
fastball? Y'all can go to fucking hell. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
That's honestly.
Yes, that's when you put your fist in.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Way to
And
back
then he's
me
like,
up, coachies.
Then he's like, smell my mitt.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
You lube up with the leftover oil from that cup that you've been burning on your arm,
Yeah.
and then you just go right in. You start with the open hand and close the fist once it's
No,
inside
but
there.
in all seriousness, yes, that is a term.
Yes.
it is a term,
Thank
and
you.
it is. It's
Believe
it's,
it or
it's
not,
just getting,
we knew that,
Yeah.
but we had to give Scotty shit.
Okay,
course
good,
you did.
good. Obviously, the fisted term comes from being here and
Yeah.
Oh, well,
being here and then
could you
fisted.
explain a little further?
Okay, well, I'm
Take
a
off
little
your
worried
pants and
about it.
bend over, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, for me, when I played t-ball, it was how our coach disciplined us.
I actually sent some animosity.
You made a bad throw to first, you got fisted.
God damn it.
I actually kind of sent some animosity here between you two because Austin is a pitcher. And Jeremy, you primarily worked off the tee. So
Right.
he kind of took.
I'm telling you, back in my t-ball days, this fucker would not have picked me off. I was too fast. I had reflexes like a cat. I pulled an unassisted triple play. God damn it!
Well, to be fair, back in our t-ball days, that was about what, a year and a half ago.
For you, yeah.
Yeah, for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's one of the.
Straight from T-ball to
I was-
college. That's what he did. He made the leap.
Oh, cool.
Somehow he got recruited out of college to pitch
Yeah, for sure.
from watching
I
him play
just figured
t-ball.
out,
Nobody
figured out
watched
the
him in high
pickoff
school.
move. They didn't care. They didn't care about how I pitched. They just saw the pickoff move. They bring me in for the runner at second. So
Were
Like,
you
shit,
that
that kid in right field running from bees? Let's put him into pitch. Like that's
I would guess if I were to guess, I would say you were probably a middle infielder. If I were to guess.
yeah, I played pretty much everywhere, but yeah, that was primary.
Second?
Short and third base.
Damn it,
Scott,
close.
Scotty knows t-ball.
Short, third base. Second.
Hot
honestly,
corner.
I think I will say this. I don't care who's listening. Second base is probably the easiest position that you can play.
Oh damn!
My footwork. Oh, I don't know.
In
You
left,
just
I would
knock the
think.
ball down. You flip it to first base. That's
left.
all-
You don't think
so
left
it's-
is? That's pretty easy.
don't
Left is
know.
easy. But I'm saying infield
okay.
position.
Okay.
Infield
All right,
position.
we'll go with that.
I was gonna say I'm
That's
fat
fair.
and out of shape and have been
Second
my whole
base-
life, and I
second
always
base
got
first-
stuck in left.
There's so many minor little things about first base that you don't think about until you have to play there.
Oh.
The footwork there that is like, it's actually kind of complicated, especially for whenever if you have an infield that isn't good at throwing the ball.
It's a
across the
firing
mound.
range.
Yeah, and you've seen Anthony. If y'all seen Anthony Rizzo play,
Yeah.
I know you have going across the base. And crossing the base across and getting the guy out when the ball's 6 feet on the right hand side of the third baseman. It's like it's an insane thing where it's when you're really good at playing first base, there's a skill gap there that isn't necessarily there at second base. Robinson Cano, I love watching him play second base, but you can put a subpar defender at second base and be okay.
Soriano.
Yeah.
He was
if
very.
you
You're a
rake-
Rangers fan, but he was very
absolutely
subpar.
raked. Okay,
Yeah,
don't talk to me about the Soriano A-Rod trade. I don't want to talk about it.
Fuck, he was a Cub for me in left field with that stupid
That's
little
fair, but
hop.
he absolutely raked
Alcides
me all
Escobar won a Gold Glove at shortstop because of Eric Hosmer's abilities at first.
Oh, 100%.
Because there was a lot of wild throws that would have been errors on 90% of the first base.
Plus, I think it's like it's in the manual to play first. You have to be able to do the Van Damme splits. Like, to be able to catch. Holy shit!
You'll see
I think
the
you got to
first
get
baseman
there.
for the Rangers now. Ronald Guzman. Oh my goodness, he splits every other throw. The dude's insane. He's actually insane.
And he doesn't
at
even
first base.
have to.
No, exactly.
He's
the
a
dude's
regular
out.
James
the dude's
Brown.
out by 3 steps, and he's throwing the splits out there.
The
It's
pitcher's
like,
just
all
going
right,
to cover the bag, and
showing
he
off.
splits it. He's just like, fuck it. You're going to cover. I'm going to split.
I'm going to take off.
Yeah. He's just in
There's
between second and third, just fucking split out. Like,
There's hot bitches.
look what I can do.
Jesus.
Now, were you? I know a lot of times baseball players they skip the college route altogether, get drafted right out of high school to a pro team, play minors. Did you have any?
Oh no. I had 2 college offers coming out of high school. One was the JUCO I went to, and one was the JUCO interconference.
Okay.
Because I was like mid 80s from over the top, like 3/4 2-seam slider guy. I just kind of, I was never that lucky.
You're righty, too, right?
Yeah.
I fucking hate the fact that I have to stifle my goddamn arm wrestling jokes every time he says that. Because we've exhausted it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyway, where were we?
I have no idea.
That's got to be a pretty cool, like, I know you kind of mentioned it earlier, but that's got to be kind of a hell of a leap from JUCO to Big 12 when you went to that.
It really was. Honestly, I was shocked because my freshman year, like I said, I was awful. I had a 9.5 ERA, and then my sophomore year I dropped
the
down.
T actually has a lower ERA than that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
That's
I
because the
started
defense is so good.
Yeah, you got Lenter Field.
There's a lot of callbacks in this freaking episode.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Do you guys play with a rover?
No.
only in slow pitch.
Which is what you do. You underhand.
Oh yeah, I
So-
don't hit in regular. No.
Yeah, you float it like that kid's mom and Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
Just toss it.
Hey, but
Float it.
in that case, he would have missed it. So
Yeah.
that'd have been good.
True.
I started as a closer my sophomore year, and then my first start was our first conference series, and I did really well in my first 3 conference games, and I actually thought it was a practical joke when his name is J. Bob Thomas. He's the recruiting coordinator at Tech.
Of course, his name's fucking J. Bob.
J.
He's
Bob.
got 3 first names, for fuck's sakes. Ironically, his brother's Jim Bob Cooter. Fucking,
When he ain't recruiting baseball players, he's racing cars,
yeah. Fucking J. Bob. Really.
running moonshine.
He
Texas Tech Red
he
Raiders.
texted me. I was in class.
He texts you in Texas?
That's a fucking
I don't want to
joke that you
answer that
laughed
because I'm worried about what the
I can't go to
response is gonna be.
Texas anymore.
No.
All my fucking exes are there.
All right, George.
Yeah. Anyway, go
No,
ahead.
he texted you were in class.
He texted me. I was in class, and I actually thought that my ex was playing a prank on me. like called her and thought that she was pranking me, and then so it was a completely surreal like moment and opportunity that I never thought I was gonna be able to get, going from a small school in Arlington to a JUCO and then to a Big 12 school. I never thought I'd be able to do that.
You're lucky, because if I get a text and I think it's a prank, dick pic coming right back.
That's right.
Right? Can you imagine that if he texts you and you're just like, dick pic?
Well, hang on.
Hey, you want to come to Texas Tech? We'd love to have you. Here's my dick.
Honestly, I'll do that even if it's not. I don't think it's a prank.
Now, hang on. Was she your ex
there
then,
you go.
or is it just your ex now?
We had just broken up like a month and a half before.
That cunt.
That
And it was, and
with
I
a hard
texted
T.
her because we had
ex
just
text
talked.
in Texas. That's Fuck her. I don't even know her. Fuck her.
She's probably a really nice
It was
person.
a weird situation, so it was one of those I thought she was pranking me.
Oh, man. That's rough. Those bitches that do that shit.
But she obviously she wasn't. So it was
That's
one of
cool,
those
I
where
guess.
we just- yeah, it worked
Oh,
out.
she wasn't.
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
Any other-
Actually, she felt bad, so she called the head coach there and got me a spot there. So we're good.
Any other schools call or were looking at you that you knew of?
Originally, like I said, I was signed to the University of Science and Arts in Oklahoma at the time, and they're one of the top NAIAs in the country.
Okay, see?
And so I was signed to a pretty good school at the time, and the only school I was going to leave for was Texas Tech.
Wow.
Damn.
But I had to get my GPA up. I had to take 4 classes that summer to be able to get my GPA up because
We hear you're a dumbass.
anybody that knows me knows that school is not my thing.
And yet,
it's,
you're in one.
you know what?
And yet you
I'm
go
a
and-
year from graduating somehow. So
Yeah,
we're gonna
guys,
take that.
soon, if he doesn't make it in the majors, he'll be a pediatrician. Take your kids. School's not his thing, but he's got a lot of hunches.
I'm
Yeah.
pre-med, but I really don't care for school.
What are you even majoring in anyway?
Bitches.
Physical education.
Bitches.
Quaker bitches.
I don't think that's a thing. I don't.
It's a major at the fucking college he goes
You'd
to.
be surprised.
I know. Are they better? You could just say they're better. They're better than. I mean,
Than
fuck.
they
It's been
used to
12
be.
years ago for
Than They
me.
used to be probably.
14 years ago. I can't
That's how long
remember.
it's been since you had sex, Scotty? Jesus, 14 years. God, what was his name?
I think.
Was it Mike?
I bet there's probably still an empty case of beer in the fucking ceiling tiles in my old dorm room there. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm sure you're the first guy to ever think
Of that shit?
there.
Yeah. Well, in our room, it was right next to the AC vents too, so it was nice and cool. So it was all good.
Yeah, especially in the winter when it got nice and hot.
Oh yeah, that's fucking true.
Dumbass.
Shit. Well then.
Why is our beer so hot? It's by the AC vent,
On the s-
and that's why you didn't graduate.
Well, and, oh yeah, okay, fine, whatever.
No, but pretty much mine's physical education. I want to coach after I'm done playing.
Yeah, that's
so
probably a
it's
good
just
idea.
kind of whatever I can get my degree in before, because I want to coach in college, and I have to have my master's to be able to be a head coach in college.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
whatever
Good
can get
luck,
me there.
Bubba.
Yeah.
Whew.
This
I don't know
shit's
if I don't know if I can do that shit. Well,
I know you can't.
I know I can't. So
well, that's what you want to do. Strap in, buddy.
And strap it on.
That's all I got. Are you guys ready for a draft?
Sure.
What do you
Can we just take a fucking second here
What?
to talk about last week's draft
Oh yeah.
and this bullshit Facebook vote? This
Oh,
just
yeah, that's right. I fucking won.
okay.
I followed all the rules. I followed all of the rules, and I won.
I just want to make this statement.
Yep.
Jeff Foxworthy sold more albums than Carlin and Pryor put together.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't mean he's a better fucking comedian.
That's definitely
What
true.
it means is that the majority of the general population could have their brains replaced with a scoop of pig shit, and nobody would really notice a difference.
Hey,
You had a fucking guy who can get you 2 innings and a gimmick pitcher that everybody agreed shouldn't have been there, and yet somehow people loved you.
That's right.
And for the assholes who comment, how could you not put so and so on there? How did Nolan Ryan fall to 4th? We had 120 years of fucking pitchers to sift through.
Yeah.
And apparently all of you, except for the intelligent few, at least I beat Bob, seem to think that every great pitcher came in the last 25 years.
That's right. Landslide victory for this guy.
Basically, you all think that just because you remember him,
Yeah.
that's what makes a great pitcher. Not the guy who fucking named the award after.
True.
You know how many awards Cy Young won? How many Cy Young awards? None. That's
None.
exactly
That's
right.
exactly right.
Exactly 0.
But
Roger Clemens won a whole lot more awards than he did.
7.
7. Yeah.
Yep.
I met him.
Yeah. Was he a nice
Yeah.
guy?
He was nice.
That's good. He's a good guy, though.
Roger Clemens
But, yeah,
actually won more MVP awards than Cy Young did Cy Young awards.
I would have, if I'd have been thinking, I would have put. I can't think now.
He's not thinking, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah,
Neil Kotz.
Johnson.
Randy Johnson?
No,
That's who I
Calvin
had.
Walter Johnson.
Walter Johnson.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I would have put him in there instead of Babe Ruth.
Spawn. There's Warren Spawn, too.
Yeah, Warren Spahn was in there.
Again, 120 years of pitchers, and we had to pick 15.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Well, now it's going to be
somebody's going to get left off the list.
Now it's going to be a little bit harder because now there are 4 of us, and now we're going to do a draft, and it's going to be a baseball draft too.
Okay.
Okay, so this week's baseball draft is you have to pick the best hitters to be on your team.
Okay.
Okay, all of them you pick will be in their prime. Okay, steroids don't fucking matter.
Okay.
Okay, however, you pick a steroids guy, you may not get the votes.
Okay.
You have to think
Yeah,
that.
this is a popularity contest. It's not really about.
This is
who's
not
the
really
best.
bad. This is a popularity contest.
Okay.
I am finding out.
If
Okay.
you win, you get dick.
That's
Wow, Scotty takes that every time. So no wonder he keeps winning.
That's why he's got a whole drawer full of fake ones.
Some he's got doubles of.
I've got I've got middle fingers for you two.
Okay.
Austin, I don't know you well enough yet.
What's the order that we're going in?
What's the order? Well, because I keep winning, I keep picking last. So I think it's only
Maybe that's why you keep winning.
because I get the last picks every
Okay.
time. So here's the
Our
thing:
guest always goes first.
the guest always goes first,
Always.
and I think
First!
and Bob was here last week, but he's not here this week because Derek's here. So
Is that what happened?
that's what happened.
Okay,
He found out Derek was coming back, so he
thanks,
stopped.
Thanks for fucking explaining that.
Yeah, you're welcome. And
Yeah,
so
Bob hates me.
he does not hate you, but it's funny. Anyways, so since you got second place, I think you get second pick. Derek wasn't here. He gets third. I get last.
Very well.
So it goes just like this.
All right.
And it's a snake draft. Okay.
Okay, so it's
you have the
so
first
So
now
you
pick.
get bit by a
outside-
snake
So I get the
between
first-
picks.
No, you
Is
get
it a
first.
Is it a rattlesnake or are we going?
It is a spitting cobra.
Oh, that's kind of
sucks.
shitty.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
sucks.
Well,
Snake draft and first pick. Eggs. What you got, dude?
that's not even a question. It's Barry Bonds. Yeah, that's first pick.
Barry Bonds.
It's
Okay.
easy.
Oh, I
It's
guess
easy.
let's get some clarification. What are we talking? Hitting for average? Hitting for power? Hitting for?
Hitters.
Either way,
hitters.
Either way, it's Barry
Hitters.
Bonds,
Yep,
so it doesn't
that's
matter.
right.
Okay.
Yep. So
Jeremy?
and Eggs took Bobby Bonds.
Bobby Bonds.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I got
Bobby
Bonds.
Bonilla.
Bobby Bonilla.
Hey, he's still getting paid.
still
That is
getting
one of the
fucking
greatest
paid.
hitters
He's
of all
still
time.
getting paid.
Oh
That's
Jesus,
insane.
that's
He's
the
got a
best story
terrible
ever.
What's he get? $7 million this year?
I don't even know.
I don't
It's-
remember.
it's
He's
insane.
every
Two
day.
goddamn-
Every year there's Bobby Bonilla Day.
That's
Every
true.
year.
Too goddamn much for sitting on his ass and not playing baseball.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Mr. Jeremy Joseph, who do you got?
Ted Williams.
Ted Williams. All right. I kind of knew that one was going to go pretty
I
quick.
wanted to fuck you over, Scotty, but I didn't.
Oh, why not?
I don't know.
Okay.
Me?
Derek, yep.
My Uncle Gary. He would beat the shit out of my Aunt Marlene all the time. He would, she'd mouth off and just smack. His average of smacking that bitch every time she'd start running her lips, I bet it was 8 out of 10 times. You ever seen a guy hit 800? No. Yeah, neither have I. Wouldn't even leave a mark sometimes. Yeah. Right? So, who are you going to tell?
Derek,
So,
get
yeah.
me a sock and a bar of soap.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Or a roll of
He'd
quarters.
get done with her. She looked like she'd been cupped all over.
Yeah. So, yeah, Uncle
And
Gary.
fisted.
Seriously, though.
Babe Ruth.
Okay. All right.
He doesn't even exist.
He's fictional.
You're talking about the pitcher?
He's a fictional character.
Famous Boston Red Sox pitcher.
No, linebacker.
Oh, yeah.
okay, yeah.
I'm Dallas Cowboys linebacker.
Offensive
Man,
guard.
yeah, there's that. Okay, all right. I gotta think smart here. I already know who I'm going to pick first, and that is Ken Griffey Jr.
Really?
Yeah.
I would've went with senior if I were
would
you.
make it to mine, but
No.
I would at least go Tony Perez, but it's fine.
Nefi Perez.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Damn,
And I know Derek would
Joaquin,
never pick that
Joaquin
guy.
Rodriguez.
You know what? I think I can. He's my favorite player of all time, Tony Gwynn.
I was gonna do that just to piss you
That's
off.
what I was going to do.
Yep. I know your ways. I've
And
known
because
you.
he's one of the greatest hitters of all time.
That
Yeah.
is absolutely true. Tony Gwynn, my second pick.
Not as good as Uncle Gary.
All right, Derek, go for it, buddy.
My turn again.
Yeah, you piece of shit.
Your Uncle Gary used to smoke while he chewed. And Tony Gwynn just chewed and wound up dying of cancer. That's weird.
Ty Cobb.
Yeah. All right.
I'm going with. I'm not gonna win because everyone's gonna be like, "Who are these people?"
Yeah, who are these old fucking
People
people?
know Ty Cobb.
Yep,
He was
Jeremy.
the racist,
Georgia
and that's
Peach.
why he liked it.
Yeah, that's exactly why.
He was a piece of shit.
Oh, he's an absolutely huge piece of shit.
Sharpen his fucking spikes.
That's
and
why I
slide
like
into
him.
He leaped the fucking wall and went after a hot dog vendor. And
I have that temper.
I think he beat up a fan in a wheelchair once.
Are we talking about run our test or?
At the Palace, Ty Cobb did that at the Palace
Oh my
against
God,
the
Steven
Pacers.
Jackson. There we go.
No, if Ty Cobb had seen Ron Artest, it would have thrown him into a frenzy. He
That's
shouldn't be at the ballpark.
Not the Pacers, the Pistons. Damn it, I fucked that up.
That's okay. Fair enough. Who do you got, Jeremy?
God damn it. I got to do him because he's my guy, George Brett.
Yep, I knew you were gonna pick a Royal.
I thought you were gonna go with Brett George.
Yep.
I was going to. But I was going to go with Ken Brett, George's brother.
Yeah.
But
There's
I
also
didn't.
Brett Butler.
All right.
Yeah.
Eggs,
The
you got two,
comedian or
dude.
the baseball player?
I'm gonna go Mickey Mantle for the
Same
first
guy.
one.
Okay.
Ooh,
I
good
was hoping
one.
he'd make it there.
Yeah.
They called him the Mick because he's Irish.
No way. Surprise.
Willie
Oklahoma
Mays
disaster.
for the
Willie
second
Mays.
one.
Willie Mays for a second.
Mays.
Damn it! I was hoping that would get back to me. I like that pick.
Yeah, I might have took him over.
Those are
Tony
the two
Gwynn
I was
Scott.
hoping I would get there. I was hoping Griffey would make it to my second pick.
Nope,
but
not gonna
he
happen.
didn't. Yeah,
Not gonna happen.
Griffey's he's so good.
Yep, he is. All right, Jeremy, back to you, buddy.
Gary Gaetti.
Are you sure it's not Kent Herbeck?
How can you forget about Gary Gaetti? He's the wallpaper on my fucking computer monitor.
Oh, that's embarrassing. But anyway,
I think Kent Herbeck's better. But
This'll
it's fine.
piss Scotty off. Stan the Man Musial.
you're a fucking piece of shit. God damn it.
I know that, Scotty.
Yeah, fucking prick. Mm-hmm. I didn't even want to write it down. It hurts so much. Okay.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with somebody a little more recent,
Okay.
who could very well, arguably, wind up being the best baseball player of all time.
That's a damn good pick. You
Mike
fucking-
Trout.
Yeah, that's a damn
That was
good
my next
pick.
100%
Taking Mike
my next
Trout.
pick.
Yep. You took it out from under me.
They
you
call him
piece
the
of
Mick.
shit. They call him the Mick.
I about spit beer out of my fucking nose.
Let's see. You took Mantle.
Because he hates the Irish.
All right.
Actually, they call him the Melville Meteor.
All right. I'm gonna take.
Did they?
Yes, that is what they called him.
I'm gonna take Henry Aaron.
Okay. I'm taking Hank if you don't take him next.
Let's see. Man, I really want to pick him, but I think he'll.
You got 5 seconds.
Shut the fuck up.
Clock.
I'll kill you.
No, you won't. My mother's going to be very distraught over that.
I will take. Man. Fuck. I don't know. It's between two. It's between two. I'll take Joe DiMaggio.
Damn it. All right.
Okay, Derek.
I
Yeah.
think we should skip Derek.
Yeah, skip me.
Yeah. Skip you, Derek. Fuck you.
DiMaggio was going to be my pick.
Yeah, I know. That was a good one. There's another one in that era of the Yankees you can get.
I'm not taking Maris.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Yogi
no
Berra,
Maris.
no shot.
No, I'm not taking Yogi either. I'm gonna go with.
Maybe
Scooter
positions
Rizzuto?
mattered.
Let's see. We'll go Lou Gehrig.
That was who I was talking about.
Yeah.
No, he was.
That was a little
dude.
before. He
Lou
like,
Gehrig
overlapped
was in the
before.
20s
Sorry,
or
sorry.
30s and 40s.
That was 27, 28 Yankees.
I don't think
It was
he on
like
the
there
20s?
was
Yeah,
like
he was.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
was that his first
That
year?
was him with Murderers Row.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, Jeremy,
What?
pick your fucking pick.
God damn it. Mm-hmm. Ichiro Suzuki.
Fucker.
Yeah, damn it.
fucking.
All of us had it.
I thought
I was
might
gonna
get
do it
him
just to
late.
piss off my roommate because he thinks Adam Dunn's better than Ichiro.
Your
well.
roommate's a fucking moron.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You tell it to him because all of us already.
I'd be
have.
happy to.
Yeah.
He also probably thinks Lizzo is hotter than any
I
bitch
have,
around.
I have no problem beating up a 12-year-old.
Okay, so you get 2 picks, and they're your last 2.
All right.
I don't want to show you my list. I don't want to help you out at all.
No,
'cause
that's
you,
probably a good idea because
you-
I was peeking a little bit.
I know you were.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna take A-Rod.
Ugh.
You fucking.
Yeah, pre and post roids. Yeah, I'll take the 40-40 A-Rod and the 60-20 A-Rod.
And the J-Lo with A-Rod.
Yeah, I'll take all that A-Rod.
He's
boy.
pissing her off, apparently.
And then I'll take the Albert Pujols record-breaking.
It's great. Take another Cardinal from him. That's fucking awesome.
you guys,
Thank you.
guys are a bunch of
And
pricks.
then I'm also gonna take a little drink. Too
Yeah, I'm gonna
after I
take
do
Ozzie
that,
Smith.
Oh shit.
I think the guy had 8 career home runs.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I remember I was at a
Hey,
Royals
but
game.
you know what? One of them is actually people remember. So
I was
Well,
at,
he had 3 one season and he hit 2 in the World Series that year.
what do you got?
I'm not actually taking him.
I know you're not. I'm not an idiot.
I was at a Royals game one year, and there was some kid, and I wanted to smack the shit out of him. It was like Jeter's second to last game at Kauffman, or last game at Kauffman.
Uh-huh.
And Jeter comes up, and he's like, hit a homer! I'm like, yeah, because that's what he does, you dumb fuck. And I said that to an 8-year-old, and it still makes me happy to this day.
Good.
the
He
fact that
fucking
people,
deserved it.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have been at a fucking baseball game.
No.
The fact that people think Jeter is a top 3 shortstop.
Oh my
kinda
God.
pisses me off.
Dude's like number 6 all-time hits.
I would I
he
just
played for
don't think people say he's all-time best and I'm just kind of like that's just not true.
Well, what
Derek hates him.
What really
Derek hates
does
him
it
with
is that Derek doesn't like the way he spells his name.
Copycat motherfucker.
But the thing that makes him, I mean, he's just such an endearing guy. He's very likable,
And Mr. Clutch.
even for a fucking Yankee.
I mean, he's one of the best of all time. He's not the best. The best.
I won't put him as the best either.
No.
No. Jeremy?
No, best shortstop of all time was Buddy Biancalata. Okay.
Pete
God damn it.
Incaviglia, but that's
Oh,
fine.
I am struggling with this last one because there's so many good ones on my fucking list that I.
Yep.
Poppy.
Big Poppy.
That helps, because that was
That's a
one of my
solid-
3.
That's a solid pick right there for sure. I had A. Murray on mine that I didn't pick, so I was,
Oh, man. All right, Derek.
I'm between 2.
Yeah?
And I always go weak on the last one, and I think I'm going to do it again, because if he got on first, he was taking second and probably third.
I can't believe it.
Ricky.
Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson, yeah.
I am shocked that nobody's going to fucking pick Pete Rose.
I fucking hate the guy.
Pete Rose got the most career hits, but he did it over a 46-year career.
He played
That's-
for
that's
37
true.
years.
Yeah.
Actually, he had like a 315 lifetime average. So I mean, he was fairly consistent.
I hate.
But he bet on baseball, the cocksucker.
It was like Ty Cobb had like a 360.
I'm actually surprised. We did pretty well.
And had 200 less hits.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like stolen bases, looking up Ricky. He had 100, 130, 108.
He's
Like,
considered.
he was fucking amazing.
He has like,
That'll never
he has
get
like
touched.
He has 600 more stolen bases
Right.
than anybody else ever.
I
It's
think had Ichiro had a full career in the major leagues,
Yeah.
rather than playing in Japan,
It'd be
He had
close.
like 6,000 hits, I think, between the two total.
I mean, his numbers are fucking unreal.
Well,
Yeah.
he had 3,000 just purely in the big leagues, and he
Yes.
missed his first 7 prime years.
Yeah.
I was just watching a YouTube video on it literally 2 nights ago because I don't
Yeah.
have anything else better to do.
And
so.
the thing is, they say he had the power. He could have been a 35 or 40 home run guy, but it would have taken, 30 or 40 points off his batting average,
Yeah.
and as a leadoff hitter, his job was to get on base.
He's 2 steps out
He
of
goes,
the
he
fucking
goes,
box.
oh, hey,
Yes.
I'm gonna hit a bomb tonight,
That-
and he hit 2 bombs.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, all
He
right, must be nice.
he won the fucking All-Star game with an inside the park home run.
I
Walk
remember.
off, walk off
Yeah,
inside
I
the
remember
park.
that.
I remember
That was like my first couple of years of being like really like a baseball fan.
All right, so I got my last pick still left. I've got Pete Rose on the board. I've got Frank Thomas on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Couldn't
you
do
get
that
that.
one.
You get
That
that
was-
DH.
I've got
You
power.
get that DH.
I got
that Kyle
speed.
Racking
Here's
right
here's the thing. Do you take Frank Thomas or do you take Gary Sheffield?
I would not take Gary.
Or do you
there.
take
Hey, Gary with roids?
Gary Gaetti.
Gary with roids?
Gary Gaetti?
Yes.
Gary
Man.
with. I'm taking Gary with roids all day.
I'm not going to tell you who I would take.
I'm taking Chipper Jones.
Chipper Jones?
That's what I'm taking.
Okay.
I would have went
All
with
right.
Frank Robinson.
Yeah.
That was my other one.
Yeah.
Only got to win MVP in both leagues.
I struggled with Carl Yastrzemski.
Yeah.
I struggled with Miguel Cabrera.
I had
Triple-
Miguel-
last Triple
I had
Crown
Miguel
winner?
on
Yeah.
mine too. Yeah.
Miggy was a fucking beast.
Roberto Clemente.
Miggy won a triple
Roberto
crown.
Clemente
with,
was a close one up there too. For me.
Miggy won a triple crown with Josh Hamilton hitting 360 and Chris Davis hitting 53 bombs, and he was on either side of him. So that's insane.
Yeah.
All right.
I had even considered fucking Andre Dawson, Don Mattingly.
Yeah.
Todd
there's
Hundley.
been
Nobody
been a
had
lot of
Todd
good hitters.
Hundley.
I think there's a whole lot of places
I
that
thought he
everybody
was the
could have
consensus
gone.
number one.
I
We just
thought
we
that's-
all have him in our hearts and souls.
Yeah, Todd Hundley, I thought was the guy.
You guys are fucking weird.
I was thinking William Rosario.
I would have got laughed out because the one that I would.
We're Hundley hungry.
My biggest one that nobody was Mark Grace.
I knew. I figured.
I
you'd
love
pick
Grace.
him. I know.
I was
He's
thinking
my favorite player. He led
Giovanni
the
Soto, but
Grace led
that's
the 90s in hits. He led the 90s in doubles. He'll never make the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Nah.
He's done. He
Yeah.
didn't get enough votes. That is my favorite player of all time.
Well, that sucks. Too bad. He's a Cub. Fuck him. Anyways, so that's.
What about Ernie Banks? Can we fuck him?
No.
All right.
Banks would have been on there too.
Yeah.
Weird.
No, I want to fuck him.
Oh.
Oh, you can.
You
It's,
can.
it's gonna be a lot of cavities now.
Jesus.
I want to fuck him. I want to blow my load and say, let's play 2.
Okay.
Go again.
Moving on.
What's up?
So let's move on to my favorite segment of each episode where we get to.
Get our dick sucked by Scotty's sister.
No.
Who's first this time? Jeremy, you going first? I went first last time.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the laughing on
I
the
don't wanna go
sideline
first.
shitty situation. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the laughing on the sideline shitty situation. This is basically a would you rather, just our own spin on it. And yeah, so what's our shitty situation of the week here, Derek?
We have our special guest here, Austin Egglesteen, a.k.a. Eggs.
Egglesteen?
A.k.a.
That doesn't
Stun.
sound like a good idea.
Stun. I said Steen. I thought he's a Jew. Eggleston, a.k.a. Eggs, a.k.a. 50, a.k.a. Ferrari. And this is kind of a tribute to him. What would you rather do? Would you rather get picked off by Austin 3 times
Yeah.
in the same game from second base?
It's happened.
Or Austin has a 2.5 GPA. Would you rather him teach your kids at physical education? And go.
Well, technically, Austin can't. Well, he can't really. Oh yeah, he can't answer. He can answer.
Yeah.
All right.
In his situation, I'm picking him off from the tee.
At this particular point, I don't give a fuck about my kids. I don't care if they teach him physical or if he teaches them physical
You
education.
never gave a fuck about. Will you feed them for once?
No.
Jesus Christ. Scott.
Absolutely.
Bringing
not.
him on the fucking podcast.
Well, you know what?
What?
I don't know.
No, you don't.
I am.
nothing. You got nothing, Scotty.
Do you? I mean, a PE teacher is.
A lesbian. I mean, all mine were.
You trying to see him a lesbian? What's up?
You look like a kind of guy that eats pussy.
I mean, all right, yeah, all right. Yeah,
gotta-
I can't, yeah.
You look like a chick trying to grow a mustache. That's what you look like right now.
It wasn't that. It's like he just got a little bit of pussy hair on his upper
No,
lip.
yeah.
for
he's
the
not
last
wrong.
time.
I've been growing this mustache for about 2 months, so.
You're a fucking regular Tom Selleck over here.
What's even funnier is she's gonna Google Tom Selleck as soon as this show is over.
Hey, I've seen Friends. What do you mean?
It looks like he went to shave and just missed a spot.
How about you, Jeremy?
Well, here's the thing.
I love it.
I know I've said that. If I'm getting picked off 3 times in a game, it means I'm back playing baseball, which is where I'd like to be.
Yeah.
It also means you got on base 3 times.
It does.
That's
it means
true.
I fucking
which has
shelled your ass.
has never happened before. By the way.
Shelled you. The fact that they would still
By
have
the
you
way,
in the
by
game.
the way, I don't think you've hit 3 baseballs in your life.
Oh my
So-
God. Here's the thing. The idea that you would keep me in the fucking yard is ridiculous to even think about.
Wait, have you ever been in a yard before?
I own a fucking yard.
So
I've watched wrestling matches with Junkyard Dog.
what you got, Jeremy?
What? I'm trying to get into it. He keeps fucking interrupting me. That's how he fucking picks people off. He distracts them. He's cheating. It's a fucking balk.
What else would I do? That's debatable.
Fucking pick-off artist over here. Anyways, if he teaches my kids physical education, next thing you know, they're going to be throwing all fucking sidearm retarded. So I'd rather get picked off in the game, I guess. I'll sacrifice.
You ever
3
see a kid
times.
walk on their forehead?
Yes.
In that case, all right.
Wait a minute.
Why
No.
not you?
I've walked on some kids' foreheads. It's the only way I can get an erection.
Gotti, what about you?
I already said I'm
Yeah.
having Austin teach my kids physical education. I could give a
I
shit.
don't want him
Here's the
anywhere
thing,
near my
here's the thing.
children.
You see-
He's a child himself.
Okay, Austin, what would you rather do? This is weird.
I haven't even been asked yet.
I know you're last.
I'm not gonna,
Okay.
I'm
You're
not
last.
gonna lie. As I've been picked off one time in my baseball career. I would 100%.
How does that work at this level? Do you get to bat or
No.
no?
No.
Okay.
I haven't hit in 5 years.
Okay.
Oh my God.
What about baseballs? I know we're talking about chicks right
I
now.
forgot what a bat feels like in my hand.
That's so funny.
and that includes dicks. So I
Oh my
forgot what a bat feels like.
Scotty, put your hand down. Quit volunteering. Quit volunteering. You're not getting a hand job from a 12-year-old. Last time you got in trouble, and now you're on a list. Stop it.
Before you leave here today, Scotty's got a whole drawer full. He'll let you give each one a tug.
What would you rather have,
I would definitely teach.
or let your?
I would let myself teach.
Of course.
My kids.
Of course
I
you
don't know
would.
how that would. Yeah.
So that means
my
you got
kids
some
would.
chick pregnant, one of those hot Quaker bitches.
Wouldn't be the first time. Ugh.
All right, Derek. How
That's
about you,
debatable.
buddy?
Well, I know Austin's fitness regimen, or
Yeah.
diet, I guess I would say. It
Beer,
consists of
chicken, and
beer,
pizza.
chicken, and Krispy Kreme, which is right up my fucking alley. But you know, diabetes runs in the old family here, and I know that my kid will be diabetic. But I'd rather Austin teach my kid PE, and the reason why is because my kid's probably gonna be wearing a fucking helmet anyway. So how much damage is he gonna be able to do? I mean, I think Horace is gonna be that's my kid's name, Horace Van Dam Alders.
Jesus.
We call him HVD.
A semester with Austin, your
Yeah.
kid's gonna skip slightly less retarded than he did before.
Right.
Hey, it's slightly less is
Yeah.
all I need. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm a better teacher than what they would have had. It's
Absolutely.
All I'm asking Austin is if you fuck my kid, buy him lunch. just buy him lunch.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, because we're probably not going to be doing too well because kids are expensive. So
Yeah, that's
hook him up, you know,
Yeah.
get him a little extra piece of pizza or something.
Oh, goodness gracious. Well, hey,
I can give them 2.
What?
They're good.
that's
Are you talking to me? What?
I'm talking to everybody. I'm talking to all you guys.
Okay.
And you. So that's our show for the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me put a word of advice out to people.
Yeah.
Vote the right way on Facebook, or once again you'll feel my fucking wrath.
Okay.
Use your fucking head. Do a little research before you just fucking throw that thumbs up.
Yeah.
Hey, just because he's old doesn't mean that y'all need to vote.
Yeah. For the old people.
It doesn't matter.
That
Yeah.
doesn't-
Hey,
that
the new people, we got that.
You
It's
can,
fine.
you can
It's fine.
vote for Jeremy on MySpace.
I don't think Austin was around for that.
Oh, I was. That was my like junior high years right there.
Oh, okay.
I'm
All right.
just old enough to remember that.
Well, definitely thank you for actually coming on doing the show.
Oh, for sure.
I think it's awesome. The pickoff move is sick, and it's not a fucking balk.
No.
It's not a fucking balk.
It's not.
Yeah.
All those guys.
NAB. We should call him the Nab. That's his new nickname.
That's the nab.
That's-
not a nab.
That's what the pickoff move should be
Not a
called.
bop.
The Nab.
the nab. Or ooh, I like it.
You're
That's not
goddamn
a
right
bop.
you do. I think
I
a
like
good
it.
shit.
You do think a good shit. I'm impressed.
I know anybody that sees this that knows me will know that it's not a balk.
Yeah.
But the people that have never seen it before,
They're all
the
balk
the
suckers.
First time,
There you go.
the first time anybody sees
Lick
it,
my
they think
balk.
it's a balk. So.
All right, guys. Well, thanks again to Austin for coming out. Yeah, the video's still going. The video's still going viral. You can follow us at TikTok, which is at Laughing on the Sidelines. We still are somewhat on Facebook. I think Derek's kind of manning that one for right now.
And Twitter.
And Twitter.
I'm gonna put this offer out there
What's up?
for that video on TikTok.
Yeah.
Whoever is the 1 millionth viewer of that video on TikTok,
Okay.
hit me, shoot me up with a message on Facebook. I will come and coach one of your kids' t-ball games.
All right, no, actually,
That would be- that's a
500
contest that we're doing.
The 500,000th viewer, I will coach them because
Oh Jesus Christ!
he's,
So I'm
he's
throwing
gonna
all
hurt
fucked up.
that. He's gonna hurt them at the million. So let's just be real here. All right.
Whatever. We'll see how far it goes. Hopefully it keeps going. But we're gonna have probably videos off from this episode on TikTok too, as long as they don't get taken down.
Probably.
But anyways, guys, you can find us at Facebook at Laughing on the Sidelines. I don't know. Do you have a handle that you want to throw?
I don't TikTok.
Nah, he doesn't do
anything,
shit
nah.
except for pick you off. But you can follow us on Instagram too, which is at Laughing on the Sidelines, and yeah, pretty much anywhere you look for it. You can also watch these episodes on YouTube, which is at Laughing on the Sidelines. So thank you very much, guys. We ask you to be our advertisers. Tell your friends, tell your family if you like us. But if you don't like us,
We hope you get your nutsack pinched in a folding chair.
if you don't like us,
Tell your enemies.
and until next time, guys,
Mikey likes it. Keep laughing, assholes.
we'll see you next time. Take care.